The law of vibration is a profound concept that reveals the vibrational nature of the universe. It is a fundamental universal law that states that everything in existence, from the seemingly solid matter to the intangible thoughts and emotions, operates at a specific vibrational frequency. This idea is closely aligned with the principles of quantum physics, which suggest that at the most fundamental level, all things are composed of energy. As Albert Einstein famously said, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. This principle implies that the chair we sit on, the air we breathe, the thoughts we think, and the emotions we feel are all forms of energy vibrating at their unique frequency. Matter, in its essence, is not as solid as it appears, but a dance of energy patterns. Understanding the law of vibration is akin to recognizing the symphony of frequencies that create our reality. One of the most intriguing aspects of the law of vibration is its relationship with emotions. Emotions are not just fleeting subjective experiences. They are energetic states that influence our vibrational frequency. Positive emotions like joy, love, and gratitude are associated with higher vibrational frequencies, while negative emotions such as fear, anger, and sadness vibrate at lower frequencies. This correlation between emotions and vibrational frequencies is a remarkable insight into the interconnectedness of our internal and external worlds. When we experience emotions, we are not merely feeling them subjectively, we are also resonating with specific frequencies. In essence, our emotional state serves as a tuning fork, determining the frequency at which we vibrate. This concept has profound implications for our well-being and the manifestation of our desires. Negative emotions, with their lower vibrational frequencies, can weigh us down and create energetic blockages. These blockages can manifest as physical, mental, or emotional challenges in our lives. On the other hand, positive emotions, which vibrate at higher frequencies, have the power to uplift us and align us with the frequencies of our desires. The law of vibration, in essence, invites us to become aware of the vibrational quality of our emotions and to consciously choose feelings that resonate with the reality we wish to create. By cultivating positive emotions, we not only enhance our emotional well-being, but also elevate our vibrational frequency, making us more receptive to the positive experiences we seek. This principle underscores the importance of emotional self-mastery in the journey of aligning with the law of vibration. A significant implication of the law of vibration is its role in the manifestation of desires. In essence, this law suggests that our thoughts and emotions are not isolated mental events, but powerful energies that shape our experiences. When we consistently hold a thought or emotion, we essentially tune ourselves to the vibrational frequency of that thought or emotion. This process is akin to adjusting the dial on a radio to a specific station. Just as the radio receives and plays the music of the chosen station, our vibrational frequency, when aligned with a particular thought or emotion, begins to attract experiences and circumstances that resonate with that frequency. This phenomenon is often referred to as the law of attraction, a concept popularized by the book The Secret and other teachings. However, it's essential to recognize that the law of attraction is just one aspect of the broader law of vibration. While the law of attraction emphasizes the power of thoughts to attract like experiences, the law of vibration delves deeper into the energetic nature of these thoughts and their connection to our emotional states. In practical terms, aligning with the law of vibration means consciously choosing thoughts and emotions that are in harmony with our desires. If we seek abundance, for example, it's not enough to simply think about wealth. We must also feel the emotions of abundance such as gratitude, joy, and contentment. By doing so, we raise our vibrational frequency to match the frequency of abundance, making it more likely for us to attract abundant experiences into our lives. The law of vibration reminds us that our inner world of thoughts and feelings is not separate from the outer world of our experiences. Rather, they are intricately connected through the medium of vibration. By becoming mindful of our internal vibrational states and intentionally aligning them with our desires, we can become conscious creators of our reality. Self-awareness is a cornerstone of aligning with the law of vibration. In the quest to understand and harness the power of vibration, one must first embark on a journey of self-discovery. Self-awareness involves cultivating a deep understanding of one's thoughts, emotions, and energetic patterns. It is the process of becoming conscious of the vibrational frequencies that we emit and the impact they have on our lives. The law of vibration invites us to explore the inner landscapes of our minds and hearts, to uncover the unconscious beliefs and emotional patterns that may be influencing our vibrational state. For many, this journey of self-awareness begins with the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the moment, observing one's thoughts and emotions without judgment. Through mindfulness, we can begin to notice the subtle shifts in our vibrational frequency throughout the day. We may become aware of how a certain thought or memory can instantly change our mood and energy level. In addition to mindfulness, other practices such as journaling, meditation, and introspection can also be valuable tools for developing self-awareness. By consistently reflecting on our inner experiences, we can gain insights into the underlying causes of our vibrational patterns. We may discover, for example, that a past trauma is still exerting its influence on our emotional state, or that a deeply held belief is creating resistance to positive change. Self-awareness is not just about understanding the past. It is also about making conscious choices in the present. As we become more attuned to our vibrational frequencies, we can actively choose thoughts and emotions that support our well-being and alignment with our desires. Self-awareness empowers us to break free from unconscious patterns and to consciously shape our inner world, leading to a more harmonious and fulfilling life. Deep breathing is a simple yet powerful technique for elevating one's vibrational state. In the context of the law of vibration, deep breathing serves as a bridge between the mind and the body, helping to synchronize their rhythms. When we experience stress or negative emotions, our breathing often becomes shallow and rapid, mirroring the internal turmoil. This shallow breathing can create a feedback loop, reinforcing the state of stress and lowering our vibrational frequency. By consciously practicing deep breathing, we can interrupt this pattern and shift our vibrational state towards relaxation and calm. Deep breathing involves taking slow, deliberate breaths, often with a focus on the diaphragm. This type of breathing activates the body's parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the rest and digest response. As a result, deep breathing can reduce the production of stress hormones, such as cortisol, and increase the release of feel-good neurotransmitters, like serotonin. In addition to its physiological benefits, deep breathing also has a profound impact on the mind. It can help quiet the internal chatter and bring a sense of mental clarity and presence. When we are in a more relaxed and centered state, our vibrational frequency naturally rises. This is why deep breathing is often used as a foundational practice in various forms of meditation and energy work. In the context of the law of vibration, deep breathing can be a valuable tool for managing stress, enhancing emotional well-being, and aligning with the frequencies of peace and harmony. Gratitude is a high vibrational emotion that has the power to transform our inner world. When we express gratitude, we are not just reciting words of thanks. We are tapping into a profound energetic state. Gratitude is recognition and appreciation of the abundance that already exists in our lives. It is the acknowledgement of the many blessings, both big and small, that surround us every day. This act of acknowledgement, when done with sincerity, can have a profound impact on our vibrational frequency. In the context of the law of vibration, gratitude serves as a powerful amplifier of positive emotions. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we shift our attention away from lack and scarcity and towards abundance and contentment. This shift in perspective is not just a mental exercise. It creates a tangible, energetic shift within us. The more we cultivate a mindset of gratitude, the more we attune ourselves to the vibrational frequency of abundance and positivity. One of the most accessible ways to practice gratitude is through a gratitude journal. This involves setting aside a few minutes each day to write down things we are grateful for. They can be as simple as a beautiful sunrise, a kind gesture from a stranger, or the love of our family and friends. The act of consciously acknowledging and recording these blessings helps to anchor the feeling of gratitude within us. Over time, this practice can become a powerful habit that shapes our vibrational state and our overall outlook on life. Visualization, when used with intention and emotional connection, can be a potent tool for aligning with the law of vibration. Visualization involves creating detailed mental images of the experiences or outcomes we desire. However, in the context of the law of vibration, the key is not just in the act of visualization itself, but in the emotions and beliefs that we infuse into these mental images. When we visualize our desires, we are essentially using the creative power of our minds to tune into the vibrational frequency of those desires. This practice can be particularly effective when we engage our emotions and senses in the process. Instead of merely picturing the desired outcome, we can immerse ourselves in the experience, feeling the emotions as if the desired reality is already present. For example, if someone wishes to manifest a successful career, they might visualize themselves in their dream job, feeling the sense of accomplishment, joy, and fulfillment that comes with it. By doing so, they are not just thinking about their desire. They are actively aligning their vibrational frequency with the frequency of success and abundance. Consistent and emotionally charged visualization can help to reprogram the subconscious mind, which is a storehouse of beliefs and patterns that influence our vibrational state. Over time, as we repeatedly visualize our desired reality with positive emotions, we begin to create new neural pathways and belief structures that support the manifestation of those desires. As a result, we become more attuned to the vibrational frequencies of the experiences we wish to create, and we may find that opportunities and synchronicities start to align with our visions. Intention is a guiding force in the journey of aligning with the law of vibration. The power of intention lies in its ability to focus our thoughts, emotions, and actions towards a specific outcome. In the context of this universal law, intention acts as a magnetic force, drawing to us the experiences and circumstances that resonate with the vibrational frequencies we emit through our intentions. When we set a clear and heartfelt intention, we are essentially declaring to the universe our desires and the energetic states we wish to embody. This act of declaration is not merely a mental exercise. It is a profound energetic shift. Our intentions, when held with conviction and emotional connection, become like beacons that guide us towards the fulfillment of our desires. One of the key principles of intention is to align it with positive emotions and beliefs. When we set an intention from a place of fear, doubt, or lack, we inadvertently send out vibrational signals that are out of alignment with our desires. For example, if someone sets an intention to attract a loving relationship, but harbors deep-seated beliefs about unworthiness, the conflicting energies can create resistance and blockages in the manifestation process. Therefore, it is essential to cultivate a sense of emotional congruence with our intentions. This means genuinely feeling as if the desired reality is already present and trusting in the universal flow. In the words of Wayne Dyer, our intention creates our reality. The law of vibration teaches us that the universe responds to the vibrational alignment of our intentions. When we consistently hold positive and clear intentions, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities and potentials that exist. As a result, we may find that our desires manifest in ways that are beyond our wildest imagination, guided by the vibrational harmony between our intentions and the universal energy. Real-life success stories, such as that of Jim Carrey, serve as powerful examples of the law of vibration in action. Jim Carrey, a renowned actor and comedian, is known not only for his comedic talents, but also for his profound insights into the nature of reality. In a famous anecdote, he revealed his practice of visualization and intention setting, which played a pivotal role in his life. Carrey shared that at the beginning of his career, he wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered. He dated it for Thanksgiving 1995, which was 5 years into the future. He carried that check in his wallet every day and visualized himself receiving it. Carrey's intention was clear, and he emotionally connected with his vision. He believed in the possibility of his success, even when there was no tangible evidence of it. This act of setting a clear intention and aligning it with his emotions was a powerful demonstration of the law of vibration. 5 years later, just before Thanksgiving 1995, Carrey received a check for $10 million for his role in the movie Dumb and Dumber. His success was not merely a coincidence. It was a result of his vibrational alignment with his desires. Carrey's story is a testament to the transformative power of the law of vibration when one consistently holds a positive and focused intention. Incorporating high-vibration foods, activities, and environments into daily life is an essential aspect of aligning with the law of vibration. The law of vibration emphasizes that our vibrational state is not just influenced by our thoughts and emotions, but also by the physical and environmental factors that surround us. High-vibration foods, which are typically fresh, whole, and minimally processed, have a positive impact on our energy levels and overall well-being. These foods are rich in nutrients, enzymes, and life force, all of which contribute to a higher vibrational frequency. Examples of high-vibration foods include fresh fruits and vegetables, sprouts, raw nuts and seeds, and foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids. On the other hand, low-vibration foods, which are often heavily processed, refined, and laden with artificial additives, can have a draining effect on our energy and may lower our vibrational frequency. It's not about adhering to strict dietary rules, but rather about making conscious choices to prioritize foods that support our vitality and vibrancy. In addition to food choices, engaging in high-vibration activities and spending time in uplifting environments can also enhance our vibrational state. Activities such as yoga, meditation, nature walks, and creative expression are known to elevate mood and energy levels. These activities help to release stress, promote relaxation, and cultivate a sense of inner harmony. Similarly, being in environments that resonate with positive energy, such as natural settings, sacred spaces, and places of beauty, can have a rejuvenating effect on our vibrational frequency. Surrounding oneself with positive people and engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment are also important components of creating a high-vibration lifestyle. In the context of the law of vibration, the more we align our physical experiences with positive and life-affirming energies, the more we elevate our overall vibrational frequency. As a result, we become more receptive to the abundance, joy, and well-being that we seek to manifest in our lives. Smiling is a deceptively simple yet profoundly effective technique for improving one's vibrational frequency. In the context of the law of vibration, a smile is not just a facial expression. It is a physical manifestation of inner joy and positivity. When we smile, even if it's forced at first, our brain releases feel-good neurotransmitters like endorphins and serotonin. These chemicals have a direct impact on our emotional state, creating a sense of happiness and well-being. From an energetic perspective, a smile sends out positive vibrations, not only to the external world, but also to our own being. It acts as a feedback loop, where the act of smiling can enhance our positive emotions, which in turn raises our vibrational frequency even further. One of the fascinating aspects of smiling is its contagious nature. When we smile at others, it often elicits a reciprocal smile, creating a ripple effect of positivity. This exchange of positive energy can uplift not only our own mood, but also the mood of those around us. In this way, a simple smile has the power to transform the energetic atmosphere of a room or a social interaction. In the context of the law of vibration, incorporating more smiles into our daily lives can be a practical and enjoyable way to elevate our vibrational state. Whether it's smiling at ourselves in the mirror, sharing a smile with a stranger, or finding reasons to smile throughout the day, this practice can have a cumulative effect on our overall well-being. As the saying goes, smile, and the world smiles with you. In the realm of vibration and energy, this adage holds true, reminding us of the interconnectedness of our inner and outer experiences. The law of vibration is often misconstrued as a belief that positive thinking alone can manifest desires without the emotional connection. However, this oversimplification misses the nuanced interplay between thoughts, emotions, and vibrational frequencies. Positive thinking is undoubtedly a valuable tool for cultivating a more optimistic and empowered mindset. It can help to shift our perspective from limitation to possibility and can be a catalyst for self-transformation. However, the law of vibration teaches us that mere positive thinking, when devoid of emotional depth and congruence, may not be sufficient to bring about lasting change. The crux of the matter lies in the vibrational alignment between our thoughts, emotions, and desires. Positive thinking, to be truly effective in the context of the law of vibration, needs to be coupled with emotional resonance. It is the emotional charge behind our thoughts that truly sets the vibrational tone. For example, if someone thinks positively about their financial abundance, but simultaneously harbors deep-seated fears and insecurities about money, the conflicting energies can create resistance and hinder the manifestation of their desires. In the journey of aligning with the law of vibration, it is crucial to go beyond surface-level positivity and to address the underlying emotional patterns that may be out of alignment. This may involve delving into the subconscious mind, exploring past traumas, and reprogramming limiting beliefs. By doing so, we can create a more harmonious vibrational state that is conducive to the manifestation of our true desires. Another common misconception about the law of vibration is the belief that one can manifest desires solely through internal alignment without any engagement with the physical world. While inner alignment and vibrational resonance are indeed foundational principles, the law of vibration also emphasizes the importance of action and participation in the external reality. In the words of Wayne Dyer, our intention creates our reality. Intent is a guiding force in the universe, and it is through our intentions that we shape our experiences. However, these intentions need to be anchored in the physical realm through action. Intentions without action can remain as unmanifested potentials. In the context of the law of vibration, this means that while it is essential to cultivate a positive internal state and to align with the vibrational frequency of our desires, it is equally important to take tangible steps in the external world to bring those desires to fruition. This principle highlights the dynamic and interactive nature of the law of vibration. It invites us to actively participate in the co-creation of our reality. When we align our actions with our intentions and vibrational state, we create a powerful synergy that accelerates the manifestation process. This process involves a delicate balance between internal alignment and external engagement. The law of vibration teaches us that the universe responds not only to our thoughts and emotions, but also to the actions we take in the physical world. By marrying our inner vibrational alignment with purposeful action,